Did he drop a bomb on us today, boxing fans? Floyd Mayweather owes the IRS a lot of money from 2015 when he fought.
Did Floyd not take out his own jets?
Floyd's got 3.
Oh, yeah,
So Floyd's got the one that he got, and he got
tax problems. That's what he's got.
According to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has always thrived in the spotlight. The undefeated icon didn't just dominate opponents inside the ring, he built a global persona around luxury, flashing supercars, rare timepieces, and even a fleet of private jets. But this time, the headlines surrounding him have nothing to do with a blockbuster payday or business venture. Instead, his name is trending for a far more unexpected reason: new revelations tied to his private aircraft that have caught everyone's attention.
Yeah. So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like an Uber?
I'm finna show you. I pick some people up for me in Vegas. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, Jim. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know. Head over to Clay Lacey, then go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send them over there, and then Dan can get on a plane also. Okay?
I'd say have him at the airport about 10:45 or so.
All right, tell Dan tell Dan to get on there also, please.
I got you.
All right,
Jim.
all right, thank you. Hey,
Yeah, I'm done.
According to reports, what started as a routine aircraft inspection, though some suspect it wasn't entirely coincidental, quickly escalated into something far more serious. Authorities allegedly uncovered items aboard the jet that no one anticipated, instantly sparking controversy. The situation has sent shockwaves through the boxing community and drawn interest from major media outlets. As details continue to emerge, here's a closer look at what's been reported and what it could mean for the boxing legend moving forward. Luxury travel has always been a major part of Mayweather's image. Among his collection of jets, one stands above the rest, the Gulfstream G650, often nicknamed Air Mayweather. Estimated to be worth around $60 million, the aircraft features his TBE branding and has frequently appeared on his social media. From gold-accented details to its spacious, high-end interior, the jet represents more than convenience. It symbolizes his wealth and larger-than-life persona.
Sir. Wake up. Wake up. I'm going.
That same jet has now become the focus of a federal investigation. Reports claim that on April 10, 2025, authorities halted one of Mayweather's planes at an international airport in Miami after a routine inspection raised red flags with customs officials and federal agents.
Floyd Mayweather, man, getting his passport stamped. Air Mayweather is grounded.
While initial reports were vague, sources familiar with the situation allege that investigators discovered large amounts of undeclared cash, luxury items with questionable origins, and encrypted electronic devices that may contain sensitive information.
And when I'm on my plane, I'm not sleeping, I'm counting cash. We're about to land, we're above Las Vegas. Look, as you guys can see, in 2 minutes, we'll be landing. Look right there. Come talk to me about my upcoming exhibition. Money man all day. And you know why I'm money man. I'm all about the cash.
The scrutiny surrounding the aircraft appears to be linked to a broader $42 million financial controversy, making waves in both sports and entertainment. Mayweather previously claimed ownership of 62 properties valued at that amount. However, reports suggest he may only hold partial stakes rather than full control of those assets, raising further questions.
Down, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings. It's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings,
For years, Mayweather has emphasized that wealth is central to his identity. He's often spoken about building generational success and encouraging his children to follow an entrepreneurial path. Still, critics argue that his relentless focus on money sometimes comes at the expense of values like integrity and accountability.
Like when my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys.
Despite his immense earnings, there have been repeated claims that he still owes money to certain individuals. One of the most notable accusations comes from 50 Cent, who alleged that Mayweather cost him $2 million. According to the rapper, he invested his own funds into a promotional venture while Mayweather was incarcerated, only to later claim he was never repaid after Floyd's release.
Goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him.
50 Cent went even further, suggesting that many people within Mayweather's inner circle privately feel resentment. He claimed that Floyd's obsession with wealth often overshadows basic principles, and that his constant display of riches makes it difficult for others to respect him beyond his achievements in boxing.
It's really gone. Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money. All that money. It took been 2 years. So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money is gone. Trust me. Now it's like if you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to, right?
Criticism has also come from figures like Bill Haney, who argued that Mayweather has shifted from being a beloved fighter to prioritizing profits above all else. Haney contrasted this with his own philosophy, which focuses on delivering exciting, memorable fights for fans rather than chasing the highest paycheck.
Why is that? I know you can't give...
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful like you're really trying to do. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at in the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we didn't charge $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some fights, and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't.
Even earlier in his career, Mayweather appeared sensitive about financial comparisons. During a tense exchange with ESPN's Brian Kenny, a suggestion that Oscar De La Hoya generated more revenue sparked visible frustration. Mayweather believed his accomplishments should have secured him the top financial position in the sport.
I can generate. We already know what I can do in the sport, and we already know who's the face of boxing.
You waited over a year to come back.
And I've been gone from the sport, and what these fighters done since I've been gone, together in pay-per-view, out of all the fighters, haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
The pay-per-view has been pretty good for Manny Pacquiao fights lately, Floyd.
They still haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
Well, one was with Oscar De La Hoya, who was the cash king.
I'm the cash cow, please.
Not compared to Oscar De La Hoya.
250
have you drawn as much as Oscar De La Hoya in pay-per-view,
man,
Floyd?
De La Hoya been on pay-per-view 1,000 times. It took me 2 times, 3.5 million homes. Me, Floyd Mayweather.
No, with Oscar De La Hoya, though.
Oscar De La Hoya didn't do nothing. Did he win?
It was a split decision.
Tensions reportedly escalated further when Mayweather allegedly reacted to missing out on a major deal similar to one secured by Devin Haney. Sources claim he even suggested he could block Haney from facing elite opponents like Rolando Romero or Gervonta Davis.
Some of y'all that ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it, you know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background, sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him. And he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm going to make it tough for you. I'm going to go whisper and rain here. I'm going to make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm going to make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing. And Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, I'm putting on, like, where your people from the streets that you put on? You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people. You know what I'm saying?
Not long ago, Mayweather faced restrictions for promoting questionable financial ventures, including controversial cryptocurrency projects. After the ban was lifted, he quickly returned to similar promotions, at one point collaborating with Kim Kardashian on an NFT campaign. Critics argue this pattern shows a willingness to repeat risky, profit-driven decisions.
Years from promoting securities after scamming his fans with an ICO called Cintratec. He was promoting tons of these ICO scams at the time, and he also narrowly avoided an ICO fraud lawsuit for the same thing, under the defense that he wasn't actually influential enough to convince people to buy the scam. And now that it's 2022, his 3-year securities ban is over, and he's back to scamming again. He's currently being sued once again for his promotion of Ethereum Max alongside Kim Kardashian, and also has gotten really into NFTs.
And if you in the NFT world and you betting on me, you will never lose. But what I need you to do right now, go get Mayweather. That's my new NFT. I've been working on that for months. If I win, you win.
Now, it's pretty obvious from these comments that Floyd has learned nothing after not reading the SEC settlement. So maybe that's why he tells us we can't lose by betting on him. So let's put that to the test with his last 3 NFT projects.
I'm dropping my NFT tonight. FloydNFT.com, August 10th. Go get it right now. Matter of fact, don't even wait till August 10th. Get it now. My NFT. Own a piece of my legacy. Floyd Money Mayweather.
I'm not just in 30% or 40%, full 100%. I'm all the way in.
Now, Floyd's World was indeed a huge success for Floyd Mayweather, who raked in $4.9 million. But what happened to his fans? Well, they're furious because the price of this NFT has collapsed over 90%, and they angrily responded in the comments section, "You already have an NFT project. It's called @RealFloydNFT. You released it last year and then stopped working on it immediately after. Have you been punched in the head so much you're forgetting these things now?"
From tax-related controversies to reports of being detained in Dubai over unpaid luxury purchases, Mayweather's financial history has faced repeated scrutiny. These incidents suggest a broader pattern, not just financial missteps, but a gradual erosion of public trust and credibility.
rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started.
There have also been accusations involving fan experiences, with claims that people paid for events, merchandise, or meet and greets that never materialized. Online exposés have questioned whether much of his brand is built more on hype and image than consistent delivery.
Floyd Mayweather has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess
It's about
what?
to drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
There's more
we're not
scamming
done
to be
yet,
done.
and it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Mayweather famously stated he earned $100 million from his fight against Conor McGregor. However, some analysts and insiders have cast doubt on the exact figures, suggesting the payout may not be as large as publicly claimed.
McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, which ironically is a boxing event, but it's the biggest combat sports fight ever.
What did that gross?
It did 4.4 or 4.5 million buys at $100 a buy.
Yeah.
Ultimately, Mayweather's legacy extends beyond his undefeated record. He's also developed a reputation as one of the most polarizing personalities in sports, someone who has openly prioritized wealth over legacy. While that mindset has made him incredibly rich, it has also fueled criticism. For some observers, any stumble only adds to the drama surrounding his career.
Trying to give y'all the fights, and everybody starts saying that this guy was too old, this guy was too that. Floyd Mayweather starts saying F all of y'all. F the belts, F you, F everything. I'm taking y'all to the bank, I'm robbing y'all. Belts does nothing but collect dust, money over legacy, currency over legacy, because he felt underappreciated. I train all day long, and I'm doing this to try to be one of the greats. Forget that, I'm gonna do it for me. He became one of the most selfish fighters you'll ever hear. That's why I never blamed Floyd. When y'all hear me say the Floyd Mayweather effect, a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans, you hating on Mayweather already. No, I'm talking about the effect. Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great fighter, but people grab the wrong things because most people aren't about hard work and dedication anyway. That's why to be great is rare. Most people try to find that shortcut, and they only saw Floyd.
So, what do you think? Was Mayweather fully aware of what was on that jet, or could he be caught up in something beyond his control? And more importantly, could this situation permanently impact his legacy?